Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Christmas content. We're here again. Another year has passed and this is my first video this year that is Christmas themed. So today I'm going to be talking about some homeschool Christmas resources. There are many Christmas resources out there, the majority of which we have never used. But what I want to share today are products, resources, curriculum that we have used through the years and that we enjoy. This video today is also a collab with my new friend, Anna Bruce. I have just gotten to know Anna just over the past few months, I guess. She has a channel here on YouTube. I enjoy following her there as well as on Instagram. She is a homeschooling Christian mom of 4. She's also a second generation homeschooler, which is pretty fun. And I just feel like her YouTube page is very similar to mine. We're both kind of sharing the same things like vlogs, grocery hauls, a full day of food, homeschool content. We just have very similar channels. And so she is doing a video today on the same topic. I will make sure to link her video down below in the description box as well as her channel. And if you want to go and check her out when you're done watching this video, I think that you would just love her. So here beside me, oh, you could see it before, you can't see it now. As I was setting up the camera, sometimes, you know, I pull up my camera and I'm like, where do I set it today? And where it was set, you could see my big stack, but I guess I moved the camera over and you can't see it. Here it is. Big old stack of books to show you. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a couple of different Christmas unit studies that we have done, and these are both through Gather Round. This one is called Christmas Around the World, and so this is just the teacher's guide. When you order it, you get the teacher's guide as well as workbooks for each of your kids. The units are just 12 lessons long, and so you can do it over about 3 weeks. This one was really fun, and it talks about, like it says, Christmas around the world, different traditions, so many which I had never heard of, that they do in different countries. And maybe I'll just show, you know what, I'll show a little b-roll where you can see the pages a little bit better. But that unit, Christmas Around the World, and then Gather Round has another Christmas unit. This one is just about the first Christmas. And so same thing, it's 12 lessons and it's just talking about the first Christmas story. There are a lot of crafts and baking and stuff like that put into this unit. I guess I would say it's a little bit less academic than their other units, which is, I think, perfect for the Christmas season. It incorporates a lot of other fun Christmas traditions and activities to do with your kids. Yes, I am I'm in my room, and as I'm done showing you a book, I just threw it onto the bed. So if you heard that in the background, yeah, that's what it was. So those 2 books are full curriculums that you could use, and that would be the majority of your school day. The rest of what I'm going to show you are just extra little resources that you can add to your day. So first off, you know what, why don't I show you these first off? These are Advent books, and we have used these as read-alouds during the Christmas season, and I just love these stories. My kids do too. It's actually like an Advent book, so it will, depending on what year we're currently in, at the back of the book it will show you what day of the week you should be starting this book in order to end it on Christmas Day or on Christmas Eve. So this one is called Tabitha's Travels. This one is Bartholomew's Passage. And then this one is Ishtar's Odyssey. There's also one called Jotham's Journey, which we've read a couple of times, but I don't actually own it. So what these books are they are fictional stories about, so this one's about a wise man's son. The other one is about a shepherd boy. There's one about a fisherman's son. And these stories are supposed to take place around the time of Jesus's birth. And so each of those books go through, I mean, quite the adventure and a lot of obstacles, but in the end, they end up, all of these kids actually, all of these titles, I'm not great at explaining this, am I? So Ishtar and Tabitha and Bartholomew and Jotham, all the children that are the main characters of these stories, meet together at the end of the book, and they are meeting at the stable. and meeting Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus. So each book is a different story, but they're all kind of tied together. And my kids they have loved those stories over the years. I'd say we've done it every year for probably 6 or maybe 7 years, maybe even longer than that. We have read them and reread them. So you can tell those ones are favorites. Another fun activity we'll do, I don't actually have the manger here with me. I didn't bring that up here, but it's the Giving Manger set. And so this book is just a story all about giving and service and how we should be serving others. It's not just about getting gifts, it's about serving others. And so it comes with this manger, a little baby Jesus, and hay. And so the idea is that at the start of the Christmas season, you just have that little stack of hay sitting off to the side. And for your kids, each time that they do an act of service to help somebody else, they can take some hay and put it into the manger, and they're gradually adding hay to the manger. I believe what you're actually supposed to do is put Jesus in at the end when the manger is full of hay, but I just love it as a little decoration, so I leave baby Jesus in there, and then we add hay as we are serving others. And it also comes with some little cards with ideas for different ways you can be serving others. And so that's just a really good lesson and encouragement for your kids. Another thing I have enjoyed doing over the years, and I'm going to include my 2 or 3 oldest in doing it with me this year, and that is Bible copy work for the Christmas story. So I always find a template online that will show for the month of December what Bible verses to write down each day. And it's of course going through the prophecies about Jesus coming, and then of course all through the story of Mary's pregnancy and Joseph and Jesus being born and all that. So it goes through each day and gives you a little passage to copy. And so I really enjoy that. I really enjoy writing and meditating as I write, and so I'm going to include my kids in that this year. And if I will maybe link down in the description box what Bible writing plan we're going to be doing this year. Something else we do as part of our Bible time, so on that topic of Bible, we do work on memorizing Luke 2 every year, and we also sing some Christmas carols. That's part of our Bible time all the time, is Bible memory and hymns. And so through I would say about mid-November through December, we start working on memorizing Luke 2, and we take just a couple of Christmas carols that we will sing, and we just sing that every day, work on learning the tune, learning all of the verses. This year we're actually doing like a hymn study for our regular Bible curriculum. So I'd love to find, I'm gonna look for it this week, I'd love to find a hymn study about a Christmas carol where you can go and read about the person who wrote it. So I'll see if I can find that. And again, if I do find something, I will link that down in the description box. Now, the rest of what I have to show you are just some of our favorite books, read-aloud books and picture books for the Christmas season. And of course, we just incorporate these into our homeschool day. So first of all, for picture books, this is a great one. And yes, it's a picture book, but it is a great book for even older kids. It's a great book for me. I just love this story. It's such a sweet story about this man who is a widower, and he meets this family who wants him to carve the characters of the Christmas story. It's this little boy and his mom who want the characters carved. And this old man here, not old man, but grumpy Mr. Toomey, is really just not a happy man. And as he is carving those characters, the Christmas joy just comes to him. And it's just a really, really sweet story. Another one, again with a good lesson, is this one, The Gift of the Magi, classic story, and it has the pictures and everything. I like these books. We'll read them a couple times over the Christmas season. It is a picture book, but like it's, there are a lot of words on each page. And so I will read that to all my kids, not just the younger ones. This one's a little bit more of a young one book, but it's one of our favorites. Night tree. This family goes and decorates this tree with all sorts of like nuts and fruit and stuff for the animals. It's like the animals' Christmas tree. And now for read aloud books. So these are chapter books that we do as read alouds through the Christmas season. Well, some of them we've done, some of them are going to be new ones. So this one we're not going to do this year, but we've done this one in the past, and it's a really fun one. It's about this family with 5 kids and what's actually happening in this story. The Vanderbeekers of 141st Street is it's Christmas time, and this family is being evicted from their house. And again, there's a grumpy old landlord, and the kids take it upon themselves to convince him to let them stay in their house. Another book that I am a little bit annoyed about because I could not find it anywhere. I just bought it a few weeks ago. Okay, it was probably like in the summertime that I bought it. But one of the kids wanted to read it, and I was like, okay, read it, but I'm gonna read it aloud this Christmas. It disappeared. It's somewhere in this house, so I'll just like insert a picture here. But it is called The Family Under the Bridge. I read it as a read aloud to the kids a few years back. It's been a long time, so I still am looking forward to reading it to the kids this year. Another book I have heard such good things about this one, but I have no idea even what it's about or what it will be like. But this is going to be, I think, our first Christmas read aloud this year. I better get on, like, I should start this. I have so many good plans for Christmas, and then Christmas comes so fast. Like, I probably should be starting like beginning of November to do like Christmas read alouds and stuff. And then another one, and I was hoping to read it this year. I probably won't get to it. This is called Nancy and Plum. As you can see, it has been very enjoyed. We bought this for charity a couple Christmases back, and she just tells me how much she loves the story. So she asked me, can you please read it to us? Like, I love reading it, but I really want you to read it to us. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do here. But those are some great just Christmas read alouds for your read aloud time or morning basket time or whatever. So I will link each of these resources down below in the description box if you want to check any of those out. Christmas is quickly approaching, and it's just fun to switch up your homeschool a little bit and kind of turn towards the topic of Christmas, especially as December approaches. Again, make sure you check out Anna Bruce's video. I can't wait to see what Christmas resources she has to suggest, and subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.